Hello, my name is Bettina, and I believe that the Sydney Jewish Museum keeps the stories of the Holocaust alive. It is not a museum in the traditional sense, it is a living museum. It is unique because of the living survivors on site, directly telling their stories to people. First-hand accounts are a powerful way to educate people, as it gives the Holocaust a new dimension, a voice and a face. The Sydney Jewish Museum allows the Holocaust to become something much more personal for people, as they can connect with the stories of survivors. This is important as it inspires people to reflect and pass on these stories, and of the perils of intolerance. It is crucial that these stories are shared and not forgotten. The Sydney Jewish Museum affirms the importance of being tolerant and respectful to each other as human beings. Most of all, it teaches us to hope and to bring positive change. The survivors show the importance of resilience. Currently, we are witnessing the ever omnipresent rise of right-wing extremism. We have a duty to tell these stories and spread the message of tolerance and kindness, so people never forget the dangers of extremist views. It all started with an idea. I would like to be part of the Sydney Jewish Museum Youth Committee as the Holocaust tragedy is close to my heart. Miss Stefanatos, a primary school teacher, lent me a book which instilled a passion in me. I read extensively about it. I do a lot of music and read biographies of survivors. I may not achieve what Bronislaw Huberman did with his orchestra, but I feel that every drop counts. It troubles me to see the news replete with instances of people oppressed, such as in Afghanistan. The core of this is lack of justice, compassion and tolerance, which are the children of kindness, the supreme and most humble virtue of all. As a human being, I do not want to risk to see anti-Semitism rear its ugly head once again while I watch passively. By connecting with young people through this committee, I would have the opportunity to interact with like-minded people whilst I do my bit. This is something that is paramount to me in our times, as I witnessed the rise of the neo-Nazis in Australia and around the world, like in the Christchurch attack. Through education, I believe that we can play a major role in making sure that young people know about this dark chapter in our history, to be aware of the dangers of racism and intolerance. It troubles me to see my classmates so ignorant and oblivious to the dangers of intolerance and racism. I need to actively contribute in making my peers aware and more empathetic, but above all more tolerant and kind. I propose a collaboration between the Sydney Jewish Museum and music departments in schools, universities and organisations like Sydney Youth Orchestras to share klezmer music. Music is a universal language. It would initiate the conversation. Set up a stall at the Sydney Writers' Festival and promote the books published on Jewish culture. Organise talks by authors. It would create a whole new platform for the museum and attract a more diverse young crowd to spread its message of tolerance, respect, kindness and hope. Thank you, Bettina.